Hello and welcome back to our channel. So a commonly asked question I get is, how do we keep our kids safe? And I've made a couple videos on this, and I try to upload a video every couple months kind of touching on the subject because I feel like it's such a hot topic on YouTube and TikTok. I do filter my comments, so anything negative I try not to have be put out there. But the truth is that there is some safety concerns with German Shepherds. If you look at the statistics, realistically, they are not at risk to bite any more than any other breed. They really are not. The problem comes in is that if they do bite, and that is a full bite, they have a very strong bite force, and it is like the third strongest breed in the world. And so if they were to bite you, they could easily break your bone, and that's an adult bone. So while we look at safety, a lot of people are like, oh, they're completely safe, and they really are. But there are things like that are, as a mom, is definitely a concern that you have to be aware about. So what we have done and what we did when the kids were little is that we taught the kids, especially my son, how do you interact with a big dog? How is the safest way for you to interact? And then also teaching him his body language, things that if his ears are back, if his tail is tucked, if he's panting, if he's yawning, what do all of those things mean? So he can kind of read Zeus's behavior and Zeus's emotions. And so one of the main things that we taught him from day one is do not get in his face. Do not get in his face if he's eating. Do not get in his face if he has a treat. I know that is a very hard one for kids, especially for Zeus. Zeus is actually very fond, because my son is his person, is very fond of being in his face. He likes to snuggle down in his neck. He likes to snuggle up on his face. But if another child were to come over and do that, I personally know Zeus, and I know that nothing would happen, but that would be a huge safety concern in general for any dog. And so the biggest thing that we did is we taught our children how to interact with Zeus, because, I mean, look at him. He's a big boy. He's only a year old, and he's a very big boy. And then obviously lots of training with Zeus, lots of command work with Zeus if we need him off or to calm. We do a lot of things. We do an off. So if he's playing or something like that, playing too rough, we have an off command. And then we also have a gentle command. So if he starts playing a little bit too rough, we have a gentle command, so he knows he needs to back off. I will say, though, the way he plays with my son is completely different than he would play with mom and dad. Even dad is crazy, but mom doesn't really play like that, doesn't play rough. But in regards to my kiddo, the way he plays with him, he is so gentle and so soft. I don't know if that's just like a natural thing because he's little and he knows that or what, but yeah, that's just the way he is. So, excuse me. So I would just recommend, if you're getting a German Shepherd puppy, train them and train your children how to interact with them. You know, obviously the dog has to be trained, has to have commands, but the biggest safety thing you can do is monitor your children and teach your children how to interact with your big dog, because obviously a Chihuahua jumping on a lap, that's not going to do anything. It's not going to hurt anything. 90-pound German Shepherd jumping on a 2-year-old's lap could hurt that child very easily, and it wouldn't be on purpose. Zeus would never hurt anybody on purpose. He's just a very good dog. But yeah, there are safety concerns. You have to be aware of them, especially with a big dog. But German Shepherds are lovers. They are very devoted. Zeus is probably the most devoted to my son. I show you guys videos all the time of him panicking when he leaves, and that's the truth. He loves my son. That is like his person, and then mom is up next. So anyways, comment down below if you have any questions.